everybody. It's your girl Sofia, aka Sophie, back on Sophia's Football Talk. Sorry for being a little bit late, but your girl is here. Technically, I was planning not really to do a stream for today, but I was reading like a news of the Glazers. Obviously, as the title uh, s- states, is technically that the Glazers potentially could they stay at Manchester United? If that happens, the world will be going under. We will have to make riots. It gonna be a long day. I'll tell you that much. Remember to, of course, before we start, do give this video a big, 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 big thumbs up. We already have 12 likes so far, so hey, big up to y'all. Do subscribe if you're new here, and as well, yeah, that's about it. Let's just do it. We're gonna be doing this, as I am technically this time, as it is a Monday. The clock is past 4 p.m. here in Norway. I would have technically be at work, but luckily it's winter holiday. I've taken the entire week of this week is off from my day job, which I do love. But it'd be nice to take some time off and focus on relaxing and of course diving into making more content for y'all. And this one is is a big one. Literally, we have which was published 9 hours ago, which I want to talk about. It was by Give Me Sports, and a lot of other news outlets have talked about this. Man United ownership, Glazers could stay after being offered financial backing. This one is indeed big. I wanted to just give my opinions. Some people might say like, "Yo, come on now, they're not gonna, they're selling, like they're gonna be leaving." I mean, I hope. I still, for me, I need to wait until they bye bye and we see, until we say bye bye bye, and they, and then we'll get, we actually see, new owners. Indeed, that's what I'm focusing on, people, right?
More than you believe.
Yes. Let's say hi to the comments here. Luca, big up says they selling. I mean, we gonna be talking about it, but hey, big up Football United TV. Brush, big up Ravi, big up Anvil Uncle Rods, big up Wolves. Wolves says Glazer in. I'm huge fan. Glazers Old United. Get out of here. Hello, hello. Yes, yes, yes. Big up to y'all. Gary says, afternoon, folks. Worst possible news about the Elliott Group potential involvement. Look at what they did to AC Milan. They ruined that club. Yes, I did hear about them being, you know, having some type of, involvement with AC Milan back in the day. Definitely driving them to the gutter. And it's only now where we kind of see AC Milan slowly getting back up there, right? But it's taking the time, some time to do so. So, do we want to go backwards? I mean, when it comes to what we need to talk about this, let me share this this actual, what should I say, story here from Give Me Sport. Uh, Yassi says, so Sophia, the Glazers are here to stay. Loved it. Hell to the no. I'm not, nope, new. So sorry, but I'm not here for that bullshit. Mm-mm. I am not here for that. So let me share the screen because we gotta talk about it. We have to talk about this. Okay, we gotta talk about it, people. Share the screen. Do. And of course, feel free to, share your own opinions, regardless of you. I mean, obviously, rival fans would love for this to happen. They would love for this to happen. But I ain't here for it. So let's read about it. So this is from Give Me Sports a few hours ago. Man United's ownership, Glazers could stay after being offered financial backing. The Glazers could stay is, okay. Here we have the Glazer out movement. I mean, we like why? Stuff is moving forward. In Ten Hag we trust. We heard that they want to sell and whatnot. Now we're hearing this. Like, come, get out of here. Get out of here. Manchester United owners, the Glazer family, have been offered the financial backing to remain in charge of the Old Trafford Football Club. Man United are currently under offer after the Glazers put the club they've owned since 2005. Lord have mercy. Two bids were submitted before Friday's deadline with British businessman Jim Ratcliffe, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and Sheikh Yassim bin Ahmed Al Thani both putting offers. And then we're hearing, however, according to ESPN, the Glazers have now been offered the financial backing to remain as owners. So, you know, they were, because I remember when they were, when news were coming out, not that long ago that they were, potentially selling and whatnot. It was okay. But is it maybe that they're selling some type of shares and whatnot? Maybe they still want to be there in a way, but they just need some investors. So it's and now that potentially there might be a whole nother scenario for them to actually stay because of this American hedge fund, Elliott Management. Uh, okay, with the New York-based group registering an interest in investing, but it means that there are the possibilities of the Glazers remaining at the club. After all, the sources say that Elliott Management's proposal is for possible financing, not a bid for the club. So they're not bidding for the club. They just want to have, you know, they just want to be able to back somebody. And this somebody might be their fellow Americans, the Glazers. Elliott have assets of $55 billion and made their proposal to finance United last week. Lord have mercy. And this is by Neville, Gary Neville, obviously. The biggest concern is that the Glazers stay at Man United, and I second this. I do not want, by any means, having the Glazers still be here. I don't want them to have like a minority. I don't care. I want them to go. Okay, getting the Qataris. I need them to go. And I said this: whoever comes in, as long as the Glazers are not here, it will be better. I cannot have the Glazers still staying here. I can't. I can't do it. I can't. Even before this latest report emerged from ESPN, Gary Neville admitted he was worried the Glazers could stay at the club. Quotes here from, I believe, yeah, Gary Neville. I think what scares Man United fans most is feeling this Man United ownership are running this process to drive a massive price up to try to somehow establish a level which means two of them can stay in and the rest of the family that wants out can be bought out by American fund who wouldn't mind owning a minority or significant share but not the entirety of the share, said Neville. That's the biggest concern. The whole emphasis at this moment in time from Man United fans is this has to be the end of the Glazer ownership. That's literally what it is. They've been here since 2005. People, I was 10 in 2005, okay? I'm 28 now. Y'all, nah. Like in 2005, when they came, that was like a year after I became a Man United supporter. Nah, so like literally, they've been here for the majority of the time that I've been supporting Man United, almost 2 decades. We gotta let him go. We have to let him go. Seriously, like I can't do this. This is just, it's not gonna work at all. Let's read some of the comments here. Indeed, let's move this for a second. And I also, of course, want to hear your opinions as well. Um, let's see the comments here. Wilson's group was backing Glazers, has lots of Liverpool, City, and Arsenal fans. No wonder why they're backing Glazers. Of course. He said FSG out, Glazers in. Get out of here. Gary says if the Elliott group get involved, we then have to pay to leeches. It's a disaster if this happens. If this happens, Lord have mercy upon us all. Okay, and I ain't really religious. Okay, that says a lot. It go whoa. Yo, I don't think people are ready. It gonna be ugly. It ain't gonna be pretty. I don't. Hey, hey, if you thought the stuff is going good over here at Manchester, why are we going backwards? Why? They've been here for nearly 2 decades. I'm sorry. What? There's so much stuff that needs to happen. Just not only for the club, on the pitch and whatnot, buying players and backing the manager, but also stuff outside of the field and whatnot, the infrastructure, focusing on backing the women's team, backing the youth academy as well. Like there's so much stuff that needs to happen. And why would they suddenly, you really think that there's going to be any good coming off from, not that I'm saying you're saying this, Gary, because I completely agree with you. Like I'm thinking other people, I think most people probably do think that they want them out. But there was one person in my live chat a few streams back that said, you know what, I'd rather have the Glazers stay than to get the Qatars. I'm like, yo, ha, long day for you. Hello, Hassan, big up. Glazers out indeed. Ray says, I think United will sell, just a matter of when. Things are not an overnight thing like some people think it is. Of course, I also think that, I do think, even though this story has come out, I still do think that, you know, Glazers people, hey, y'all, bought United back in 2005 with like 350 million or something like that. That wasn't your money at all, right? Number one, that was borrowed money. Number two. Number three is, if you sell now, brothers, you'll get a profit of what, 5 billion plus plus. Come on now. Stop keeping my club for ransom. Stop it. Let my club prosper. Let my club do better. Go back and enjoy your NFL. No disrespect, but hey, this is not for you. Collect your coins. Let us be. There's billions. There's so many people that is fans all over the world of Man United. We just want our club to be good again. We just want our club to be good again. That's it. It's that simple. Come on, let us go. Let us caca. Like, I'm looking right there, you know in my window. The sky is blue. There's some clouds there. Haven't seen birds fly by, but caca, let us caca, you know what I'm saying? Keep like the video, by the way, guys. We got 18 likes. Let's try to get the likes up to 30, maybe. Gary says there will be utter fury if the Glazers stay. They boycotts of merch and other things will increase one. Oh, forgot. If the Glazers thought it was bad, you know, last season, oh my god, even though they're not fooling us. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Wow, try staying. I dare you, Glazers, I dare you to stay. See how ugly. Ooh, it gonna get toxic. We love Ten Hag. We gonna be, behind Ten Hag, the team. But Lord have mercy, it gonna be riots. It gonna be protests on protests on protests. I'm sorry, they gotta go, respectfully and not respectfully. The leeches, imbeciles, gotta go. I'm sorry. As I said, I have small news. I got offered the contract in Notts County. Oh my God, congrats! Hello, Rajat. They will go out, I hope. Go away. F out of my club, Erim and Joel. Everybody, go. Joe says, let them leave our club. I know, Joseph, right? I want United to get rated like Barca. Rated? What? What are you clapped that you want Glazers in? Okay, Rajat, when you say death of Glazers at United, like, you talking figuratively speaking? We're not talking like death, like, we're not going to, because I don't condone that. You know what I'm saying? Right? Says, when is United getting a new fam? We're not getting anything new if we still have these leeches here. I'm so sorry, but we're not getting anything done. Ben Odlin says, finance. Yep, financial backing to potentially stay. Versus could be PR by Jolt. Maybe the news is out there just to kind of see. Maybe they're trying to test out the water to potentially see, okay, how would the public take this? I mean, if they weren't already really, what should I say, like, in a way, completely out of touch with what's going on, then hey, then it is what it is. It kind of shows right now that they are out of touch tremendously. It's time to go. Ben Odlin says, not to mention the support for the Super League and then wanting to Americanize football. Exactly. Like, why fix something that isn't broken? Americanize football. Why do we have to follow everything like, you know, America, especially like pop culture, whatnot? Okay, yes. Okay, they got basketball, NFL, but why? Football is football. Why do we always have to follow what America does? Like, no disrespect. Like, what? Why? This is football is its own sport. You fix VAR, you can build on that, try to work that out, but like having to, let's make a super league. No, I like the charm with the Premier League in terms of having, relegation battle, having the top four race right now, it's open. That's exciting to look at. It is. So why take that away just because, the Spanish league and the Italian league and is suffering? I'm so sorry, but no, it ain't my problem. Mm-mm. Versus obviously not real. No, mean figuratively. Oh yeah, yeah, of course, of course, of course. Gary says, Ben, they spend more on their American team than United. Sick. Come on, let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, it's more. Tomorrow is International Mother Tongue Day. Hey, wonderful. Ben says, I don't have an issue with the USA, but why do they want the rest of the world to do what they do? American sport is more of a commercial show than a passionate sport. Me too. I feel the same way. I don't got a problem with USA per se, but like you're saying, a lot of it can be very commercialized. I mean, we see it with, like, I've seen, like, I would love to go to like a basketball game, but I don't want to watch basketball game on TV. Like, I watched one, I think like a year ago, like during Christmas times with my brother, and I was like, what the? Why is it like they're playing for like 4 minutes and then there's another commercial break, commercial break? I'm like, I'm sorry, snooze fest. This ain't for me. Nah, I'm sorry, but no, I am not here for having us, you know, going backwards. And not that I'm saying like American owners would be that, because I'm not trying to be like xenophobic or, in a way be kind of like prejudiced about everybody that comes from a certain country. I don't want to do that. But we have been known with how the Glazers have been, managing this club. And they haven't done it in the best manner. Yes, rival fans can say, yeah, but they spend a lot of money. But has it been correctly? If there's any good thing that I can say, the appointment of Ten Hag, thank you. But we move on. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry. There's stuff that needs to be worked on and off the field. Lots of stuff that needs to be fixed. We're not there yet. We're moving upwards. Of course, we're moving in the right direction. But if they in any way, shape, or form still stays at this club, you know, and we're literally at the beginning of the season, they're still here. Oh my God, I don't know what to do with my life then. I don't know what to do. I'm going to be livid. But for me, I'm just, reacting to this news. Not that I necessarily think that this will be the case. I generally do think that they're going to sell. They've gotten now two big bidders, or, two official bidders, by Sergio Ratcliffe, and then, like I said, by Sheikh Yassim bin Ahmed Al Thani. Both of them have put in offers. So now it kind of depends on, okay, who do you necessarily want to give, accept the offer from? Or do you want to just stay, okay, just because the Elliott hedge fund, what should I say, group here decided to, whatever, or Elliott Management decided to potentially back somebody, and that might be the Glazers. Would that, like, they gotta be smart here. Okay, would it be best for us to stay and we are back, and then, certain family members will leave, but then we have two. Okay, Joel and Malcolm will still be here, and you will just be in the background, but we still get money out of the club. Or should we just take the money and run right now? We are about to get billions. I tell you, billions of dollars right now. We're not going to accept that. Accept that. Go and focus on your NFL team. You do that. Best of luck. Good riddance. Do not keep my club for ransom. I'm so sorry, but not sorry. They gotta go. They have to go.
More than you believe.
They go. They gotta go. Legit. They gotta go. Okay, you're taking a piss. Sophia is huge fan of the Glazers. Look at all the United merch in the background. Okay, so I'm a Glazer fan. First and foremost, all of these were, technically, I bought this one by myself, but this one was a gift. This one was a gift. Okay, this one I bought myself. I bought this one myself. This one is not anything to do with United. This one I bought myself. Okay, this one, a gift. There's more stuff, but okay. So that means I'm a Glazer. If okay, Wolves, today is not the day. Today is not the day to give me this energy, because we are going to throw some heads. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't condone violence, but no, we're not going to have that. No, 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 no. Let me drink my coffee. Come on now. Mm-mm, mm-mm. A little bit more. Another sip. Mm, mm, mm-mm. I ain't having that. Oh, yep, yep, yep. I'm okay. I felt like I was in a really good mood right before I went to stream, but now I'm kind of annoyed. But I hope that you're doing good, Luca. Big up. Oil money. Ben says, "What do you think we should do with Old Trafford?" I mean, ooh, that's a good question. I've been to Old Trafford twice actually. 2016, I definitely want to go. I've been planning. I really want to go this season, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Maybe, but definitely planning to go for sure when next season comes. But what I think they should do, they should revamp it. I don't necessarily know if they should just completely destroy it and make a new one. I don't know what we should level up and do something. But I do like the charm of the history of Ultra. I still haven't done a stadium tour yet, but I've been to two games. The first game was the Howler blog about it if you want to check it out. But yeah, I don't know. Let me think more about that, Ben. What do you think we should do with Old Trafford? There's definitely a lot of stuff that needs to. We need to have like better screens. I've heard that there's certain stuff with the stadium, like the roof is leaking. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be revamped. But it's about, okay, should you completely just restructure it, rebuild it, or should you just revamp it a little bit, make it a little bit pizzazz. I don't know. I want the stadium to be like, whoa, like super modernized, but also keep the charm with it as well. Prime of Old Trafford, get rid of it, no point of milking. Okay. Hazard says, don't you mean euros? I'm very bad with valutas, with yeah, money, like, okay, euros, pounds, dollars, fam, I don't know. Raja says they put us in debt. First of all, yes, they did. Robert says only defense can stop the Glazers remaining. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. Big up to you, Bobby K. Hope you are doing well. Says, come on, you Spurs. I mean, I did watch the game yesterday, and they did their thing. Big up. Son scoring again. I rate Son, but I definitely do think that probably he should be sitting on the bench and then coming in. But hey, Roger says we need 3 or 4 billions to renovate slash make the new stadium in place of Old Trafford. Will the Glazers do that? They, they, they haven't done it yet. They ain't doing it. So bye. Right says most of these American owners don't even know what possession, but the team is in, or position the team is in, who the next game is. And for me, like, if I'm gonna, like, for me, let's say I'm owning, like, if I own a football club, I would want to be involved. I would want to know, okay, I want it to be successful, because I know that if I actually put in an effort to make it successful, then hey, in return, that's going to also help me and make my pockets a little bit more heavier. Win-win. They obviously don't know how to run a proper business, in my opinion. I'm not even good with maths and money and whatnot, but even I would know, like, wouldn't you want to try to make it successful? Like, huh? They're just like, no, no, no. We'll top four for us. That's okay. Yeah, mm, we'll do that, because we're still gonna get the cash. We're still gonna get the moolah. We're still gonna get the dinero. We're still gonna get the shilling, the Norwegian kroners, yada yada yada. There's no plan here with this. By the way, guys, we have over, big up to you. If there's a lot of people, new people here, we got over 30 people watching, 23 likes. Let's try to get the likes up to 30, and then hopefully we can get it up to 40. Indeed, that would be amazing. So big up to everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, we gotta keep going. Han sa så, remember what I said? Amerikanske eiere er dritt, bæsj, møkk eller et hvilket som helst ord som beskriver dritt. This is in Norwegian. American owners are, okay. We're not gonna say every American owners, but these ones are shit, poop, shit, or what whatever type of word to describe shit. Literally, scum, everything, all of the synonym words. But I don't want it to be like that. That's every, because that's when we generalize, and I don't like generalizing. I don't like to have like prejudice towards somebody just because of their from state country. So for me, I'm not going to say that's every American owners. We can say these owners who happens to be American, okay. But I'm not gonna. I refuse to partake in saying all American, every American owners, because I don't believe in that. Gary says the issue with Old Trafford is to refurbish it. It would have to be done stand by stand, and that would take longer than building a new stadium. That's a good point. So maybe you kind of have to take a little bit away from the sentiment and just be like, you know what, just build a completely new stadium. But still, even though you build a completely new stadium, you could still try to bring elements to also elevate the history before. It doesn't, just because you make something completely new doesn't mean that you can't also keep a little bit of the old, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Was this great West Ham win yesterday, game at a time? Yeah, Ben says if we modernize it, then we lose character. Fix what needs improving and leave what is already fine. Take up West Ham and how they've lost their heart and soul by playing at the Olympic Stadium. Good point. I see your points, people. I do. Guys, it's 18 years of not spending a dime of their own cash. Do folk really think they will put their hands in their own pockets now? Give me a break. If this ain't the truth, then I don't know what is. Gary, you better speak the truth, my G. Speak the truth, because that's what you are doing. A lot of you other people as well. Now, ooh, sorry, I muted myself for a moment. I second this. I do agree for sure. And, you know, they've been here for, like, we need to remember again, they have been here for 18 years. 18 years, and haven't put a single dime in. They've literally just taken dividends out, money to their own pockets. They've never put their own money into this. Come on now. Why would we suddenly now be like things are going to change? They wouldn't. Nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change. So we have to just move forward, get some new owners in. If that be Sir Jim Ratcliffe, even though personally he's also coming in with potentially not really fully his own money, so I don't necessarily know if that would be the best option. Like I've been saying, and okay, people can have their own opinion, but I personally, I'm gonna be honest, right now, I'm more so in favor of, let's be respectful of the name here, Sheikh Yassin bin Ahmed Al Thani, who also, alongside Sir Jim Ratcliffe, has been a lifelong Man United fan. So I just felt like the statement that, again, do check out the stream that I did, a few days ago, talking about, him putting out his official bid and whatnot as a Qatar takeover. And I just felt like I resonated with that a lot more, you know. MAC underscore OEI says, if you were able to afford to buy the club, would you expect to make any money from it? If I was able to afford to buy, I mean, yeah, yeah. Because I mean, for me, I don't, okay, I would, what I would do, and this is me, like, I'm not good with finance and stuff like that, but I would try to hire the best people, somebody that can deal with, the best technical sport director, the best sport director, the best, um, scout, football scout, the best, the best in the best of the best, to be dealing with the stuff that maybe I'm not super aware of. But then you know, I would try to. What I'm trying to say is, I do believe that you would make some money, but also when it comes to the Qataris, they've been saying, or what I've been reading is that they necessarily, you know, they're coming in with their own money. They're not trying to make this be a project that they're going to get money off on, because they got money. They're good. They just brother just loves his club. He's a fan of the club. He just wants the club to be better. Maybe I'm naive to say this, but that's what I've read, and it felt genuine to me. Anything seems better than the Glazers at this point, and that's exactly what this stream is about. Gary says, but Ben, the stadium they moved to was not built with football as its sole purpose. If United moved to a new stadium, it will be built solely for football. Hmm, good reason. Hassan says, I don't want people calling football soccer as owners. Okay, I don't have any problem with the Glazers' actually unpopular opinion. And that's your opinion. I mean, okay, huh. Why? But also, I want to challenge a little bit this opinion. And once again, I'm not going to be the, say you feel this way. You are here. This is a safe space for everybody. We say that we're creating a good, nice community over here at Sophia's Football Talk for everybody to share their opinion and not to necessarily be crucified for set opinion. But I want to challenge it a little bit though, my G. Why it, why don't you have a problem with Glazers? Like, what can you name me maybe three good things that they've done with the club? And this is me not trying to be sarcastic. I'm actually generally trying to have like an open discussion here and just trying to, hear everybody's opinion. But yeah, let me know down below. And I do see you have another comment there. I'm going to just read some other comments. Big up everybody that's here. Big up to y'all. I do appreciate it. 24 likes. But let's try to get the likes up to, like I said, 30. That would be great. Everyone says they said we are here to watch football. Ben says modern stadium that's commercial is what the Americans want. We need to counter that, Gary. Interesting. Ben says Celtic Rangers and Hearts have kept their stadiums for years and have managed to keep the refurbishments required while keeping the roots. That's a good point as well. I see it. Max says, why do we expect them to put their own money in? It is a business. Everybody's not Roman Abramovich. Most businesses are funded by loans and investment. It's just business. Okay, okay, I see that. It is just business, but has the business been run properly and accordingly? Yes, we can say they haven't put their own money in, but they'll be taking out money, dividends, year after year after year, and we still haven't managed to work on the stadium. Women's team needs to be better. Like, they're doing very well, but I want them to. I want to elevate that. I want to elevate the youth team. There's so much stuff that needs to happen. People are talking. People that goes to the ground every single day. We talking every single match. We talking about leaking roofs. I'm sorry. Okay, you don't want to use your own money, but at least the money that the club is getting, you know, and whatnot and making, why aren't you then using that money to refurbish the stadium? Whatnot? Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? This is my opinion. So we can say that, yeah, but why don't they put their own money in? But do something though. Just don't just be sitting there and expecting the club to run by itself. You know what I'm saying? Hire the best people in set, um, positions and make this club great again. It's that simple. We have a song, Lord have mercy, glory, glory, Man United. Where is the glory? It's slowly coming back. Like in about a few days from now, we are about to potentially get silverware back to the red side of Manchester. A cup trophy being lifted very soon, hopefully, right? There's so much good things happening, but I do feel like we are about to go backwards. We're taking, two steps forward. No, no, technically we're taking one step forward, but then by potentially keeping the Glazers, by them potentially staying, we are about to take two steps back. This is my opinion though. But like I said, Mac, you are completely allowed to have your opinion. That's that. Guys says Qatar owners is best at the moment because they are the only one that can make the club debt free. That's a good point as well. Roger said you must be rival fan. This is new way America's run it. Clubs like company. Guys said Celtic built a new stadium. Ben Ibrox is a tip, so the reality is to sort OT. It will have to be done stand by stand, and that means lower attendance for at least 4 years. That's something that you need to also kind of consider. I mean, they have to have a plan. We have to see how they'll do it. But obviously, even a building of a new stadium that will take some time as well, of course. So, but we kind of have to figure out, what will be the best option. Would it be best to completely just like build a new stadium, or would it be best to maybe, try to revamp it a little bit, pizzazz it a little bit? I don't know. We'll see. Max says, what if they invest 2 billion in the stadium? Would the fans be happy to pay a further increase in ticket prices for? But why couldn't we have done this before though? Why does it need to take them 18 years to then take their fingers? Sorry for me swearing, but take the fingers out from their ass and then start to do something. I'm sorry. I'm not here with now they can. And Mac, like, I don't know. We can't be like, what if they do something? But they haven't though. And they're not going to. I'm sorry. Why are they now going? What makes us think that they're now going to suddenly start to do stuff. Now we're going to treat this club in the best manner and whatnot. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. Mrs. Ibrox is fantastic. Just because it's not modern doesn't mean it's a tip, lad. Celtic Park is not a new stadium. It's been like that for 30 plus years. Same with Old Trafford. It says type bathrooms. They can make small improvements. Definitely, that's what I'm saying. Like people, we need to also think about stuff like that. Like make the bathrooms proper, more. Like hello. When was it? What was it? Was it last season where it was like there wasn't food, it was a game, I believe, where there wasn't any food to be sold or something, like I don't know what it was, but a madness. And people saying, the screens doesn't work there when when people were looking, in the stands or whatnot. So come on, there's definitely improvements to be made. It's not just, I feel like it's so easy to look at, debate improvements, but can't we also look at the improvements that can be made? The small improvements also make it even more, in my opinion, bigger. It all it all what's the word that I'm looking for? I can't find the word, but it all, what I'm saying, it all makes links up, maybe. Yeah. Keep the likes up, people. Get the likes up. Ben says, and Manchester United have way more dough than Celtic and Rangers combined for sure. Max says they spent over $1 billion in players, hired different managers, invested in the women's team. They won a trophy. Nobody gives them credit for that. Okay, you know what? Hey, I like this. I like that we're having. You know what? I like the we challenge. We have different opinions. I don't agree. You might not agree with me, and that's completely fine. But this is a good comment. Let me read this one more time. They spent over $1 billion in players. Okay. Hire different managers. Alright. Invested in the women's team. They won a trophy. Okay. Nobody gives them credit for that. Okay. When they spent over $1 billion in players, were a lot of those players that we necessarily needed? No. Number two, a lot of them were shirt sellers. Was that necessarily the best thing to do? No. Number three, when it comes to hiring lots of different managers, was that a good thing to do as well? No. I don't think so, in my opinion. A certain managers maybe wasn't properly backed and whatnot, but I give them credit for what though? I can give them credit for hiring Ten Hag when a lot of the people were saying Pochettino. I'll give them credit for that. If there's something that I can give them a credit at, for the board to hire Ten Hag, I'm happy about that. Thumbs up, good. And also to stick by him when the whole Ronaldo situation was happening, and not that the fact that they weren't like, no, we're gonna just keep him. No, they were like, okay, you want him to go, we gonna make it happen. Okay, now hey, bye and whatnot, respectfully, but bye. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Two things. I'm not gonna say more. I'm sorry. And also overspending transfer. Thank you, Ben. 80 million quid on Harry Maguire still makes me struggle to sleep at night. That's also. Am I gonna give them credit for it? Come on now. We bought Maguire for 80 million. Was that something that we needed to do? No. There's also bare other people that is overspent on, and we never really gotten that money back, as well as Jesse Lingard going for free. Freaking bless his heart, but Paul Pogba, okay, was technically, our player, an academy player, whatnot, right? He went for free first time. And then we bought him back in 2016, okay? So he went in 2012, 11, 12. And then we bought him back in 2016. He became the most expensive player at that time for 90 million, I believe it was. That's another thing, right? And then we ended up with letting him go for free again last year. I'm sorry. No. There's bare people. The only person we maybe over the last year that I could think about that we have kind of gotten a profit out of was Dan James. That the fact that we got peace for Dan James, respect him. It didn't work out sadly, but I big him up. But come on now. No, I refuse to do this. Nah. Basically, if we build a new stadium, there would we have it. Salford have been the heart and soul of the club since it was formed. I, I see it. Gavin says United make enough revenue to run the club, but Glazers take it out and don't invest back in the club. That is the problem. That's exactly what it is. We make United still going to make money regardless. We're still relevant, even though we've been not really in the forefront successfully when it comes to like the actual football, what the club is about. Sorry, for the last decade, right? But we're still relevant, we're still making money and whatnot. But that obviously the global reach is insane when it comes to Man United. Like for me, one of the biggest, if not maybe the biggest club in the world, in my opinion. But hey, regardless, to reach your own. What I'm trying to say is we need to remember, like Gavin is saying perfectly, we have enough revenue to run the club, but Glazers take it out and don't invest it back in the club. That is literally the key problem. That's it. By the way, guys, over 30 people watching, but only 26 likes. Let's get the likes up there. You know what? I'm gonna be here for a few more minutes. We'll be here for at least 15, 14 more minutes. So I just want to run a poll to ask y'all. I know that there are rival fans here as well, so obviously, the poll will probably be a little bit, tarnished and whatnot. But I wanna ask an honest question: should the Glazers stay or should they not stay? Should the Glazers stay? Yes, hell no. That's the poll right down there. So let me know your opinions. I mean, obviously, most people do seem to be saying no, and I second that. Ben says we knocked down Old Trafford. That gives the Glazers ammunition to build a stadium near London and join the Super League. Hey, okay. Gary says Glazer investment, Pogba for 80 million, it went for free. Like, and that's something that we're going to be, giving. I'm going to be giving thumbs up for that. Nah, I'm sorry. Max says they bought players because the managers wanted them and they trusted the managers. We also spent 90 million on Anthony. Sometimes to work out, sometimes don't. But Mac, I don't think you get it, fam. When it comes to, for instance, I remember when Mourinho was saying like he wanted Pogba to go. Like we got Pogba right under Mourinho, but there were certain moments where it got really toxic, and then Mourinho was like, okay, actually do want us to sell Martial. He's not really in my plans. Pogba's not in my plans. Glazer was like, no, we're gonna keep them. Sorry, we're gonna keep them. They sell shirts. We're gonna keep them. Is that also something that we're gonna? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna back them. And once again, you are allowed to have that opinion, but we gotta challenge it a little bit. And as you can also challenge my opinion, but I refuse to be giving them a pat on the back and whatnot for running the club poorly. I refuse to. I'm sorry. Like imagine how far, like we could have had more trophies to begin. We could have been, like the drop off after Sir Alex Ferguson has been enormous, tremendous for the last decade. Like it's right now that we're building ourselves up again. But how many times have we been thinking, oh, maybe now we're getting back there? No, we haven't seen a trophy for 6 years. I'm sorry. Get them the hell out of here. Respectfully, they gotta go. They have to go. I refuse to have these leeches in our clubs anymore. I can't. I cannot do it. Glazers out. That's literally is the vibe. Glazers gotta go. Gary says the United brand makes fortunes. Yes, it's fallen with the boycotts, but when the Glazers go, that money will soar. Exactly. The fact that there's still a lot of people, respectfully, that don't want to, um, basically give any type of money coins to to United, respectfully, and I get it. Imagine though those people coming back when the Glazers go, and this money, we're still making a lot of money, even though there's a lot of people, a lot of fans not going to games, not what should I say, buying merch and whatnot. We also need to remember, the TV, TV money and whatnot. They're getting money from that as well. So watching them on TV also is a way for the TV rights and whatnot is a way for them to get money as well. But regardless, like, imagine though, imagine we can prosper even more by just having them to go. That's it. Big up to you, Niall. Hope you're doing well. Yes, Glazers out, new owners in. I agree. Kerry says the first thing Eric Ten Hag did when he came in was to stop any transfers the United board wanted and bought his own players. And now look where we are. Exactly. That's a very good point. I was kind of thinking like, was Casemiro necessarily a? Because I feel like most of the players were really players that he wanted. Maybe even Casemiro. The Frankie De Jong saga was just kind of like, yeah, but like, we'll see how that will turn out this upcoming summer. Regardless, there is a lot of stuff that he has already done, and just the team looks like unity. They seem less. It doesn't look toxic anymore. Is what I'm trying to say. It looks hella good. So I'm really proud, and yeah, big up KC. Yeah, KC was just talking about Glazers potentially staying, which I don't think necessarily that will be the case, but you never know. We just have an open discussion about it, and that's that. Now, says like, subscribe, and share because sharing is very caring. To Sophia, thank you. I appreciate it. Big up to you. Gavin says people keep about how much money Glazer spent on players, but the stadium is falling apart. The women team and men team use the same facility. Ronaldo said it was what fans been saying. Except that's what we're also like. We can be saying like, yeah, but they spent lots of money, but the women's team can be even better. The U team can be better. The training facilities can be better. I've been watching creators that what I really been liking is that a lot of especially press conferences and whatnot. I've been following United View, the United Stand, be going there. So many other big United fan channels be going to press conferences whatnot, and some of them been saying, hey, the training facilities could be better. It could be better. I think isn't that like 40 minutes or something away from Old Trafford or something like that. I don't know, but it can be better. So it's not just but yeah, but you spent money. But once again, it's not about nobody's really annoyed about them spending money because they spend money. Okay, wow, you spent money, huh? Good for you. You spent money. Wow. We're gonna give you, hey, do I? Wait. You're gonna get a medal for spending money. These are actually some, medals I won from when I was younger. But just, hey, we'll talk about that another day. But yeah, they Glazer spend money. Hey, oh my God, people, yo, Glazers, they spend money, right? We have to, of course, we have to commend them for spending money. Wow. Oh my God. Glazer spend money. Wow.
Oh, look at me. I'm making people happy. I'm the magical man from Happy Land in a gumdrop house on Lollipop Lane. Oh, by the way, I was being sarcastic.
No. I'm sorry. I ain't having that. Nope. I'm not having that. Nope. Mm-mm. Max says, I think we are tying our lack of success post Ferguson too much to the Glazers. It just wasn't working out for us. Winning is not a birthright, ebbs and flows. Magdo, brother, says, not by the fam. I don't know if the point here is we could have been in a better way, in a better state. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know Simpsons. I love Simpsons. It's a classic though. But fam, hey, come on, come. It's Sophie, right? Soph, hey, Mac, my G. What I'm trying to say is, yes, okay, it's not a doggone human right to be winning every game. That's winning everything. That's not what we're saying. But we want to challenge. We want to try. We could have been in a better, you know, state. We could have been in a better position to be winning more stuff. That's all, bro. That's all. That's all we're saying. Okay? The Glazers, the owners, they have appointed people, the board and whatnot, the people that are in the board, John Murto, Richard Arnold and whatnot, they have been appointed respectfully by the Glazers. Okay? Certain men could have done the job better. We gonna keep it real or we're not? Are we gonna keep it real or are we not gonna keep it real? Come on now, people. Come on.
More than you believe.
That's all I'm saying, people. Tato, big up. Hope you're doing well. Because he says last season watching Man United was boring compared to this season. They play like champs. We play beautiful, sexy football. Let me just enjoy this. We're moving into better. We're moving into a better. What should I say? State for the football club. Let's not go backwards. Let's not go backwards with these leeches. I'm sorry, but no. Yes, more than you believe. Yes, 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 yes. Come on now. Let's do better. Alright? Let's do better. That's it. That literally is it. Because this guy right here, him, he's doing his thing. Okay, the team as well. We need to get one for Tenag actually, for sure. But yeah, like we're we're progressing. I just don't want us to go backwards. That's all I'm saying. I don't want us to go backwards, people. Please don't let us go backwards. Let us go. Let us move forward. That's it. Yes. Let me see if there's anything more happening in terms of that. Wait. No, I don't think there's been anything said here. Wait, the Qatar bid for Man United will be debt free. The bid will wipe the 500 million plus debt the club currently has if they took over. Get them here. Get them here. However you need to get them here, get them here. Come on. Ooh, you know what somebody was saying here? Ooh, I love what KG is saying. KG, the comedian, tweet from here him. He retweet. He's a part of the United Views. So he retweeted a video they made earlier today about the Glazers potentially saying, and he said, "My part, nobody talking about these investors, their political views, family background, the ancestors.com special. Who are these guys behind Elliott? What are the views on all world issues? If that is not true, I mean, hey, if we're not going to be real over here, then I don't know what it is." That's a very good point because when it comes to the Qatari owners, we're like, okay, but we're going to be we're going to be like, yeah, your views, the country, da 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 da, you know, human rights, yada yada. Of course, for me, that's important issues. But I do feel like, why aren't we also kind of giving, you know, why aren't we looking at, potential, okay, these American investors, to be backing the Glazers? Why aren't we looking at them? Okay, what do you think about the gun laws? What do you think about abortion laws? Hey, not that we're gonna be very political here, but I'm just saying, let's if we're gonna keep it a buck, we're gonna keep it real over here. Okay, we're not gonna no. I ain't gonna be just because somebody's from that country. That's when we're gonna be like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're from that country, okay, or from that region. Yeah, you of course believe. You of course support everything the government is doing. Yada yada yada. But if you're from here, Western world, yeah, 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 you're your own person, of course. Nobody's gonna talk about you. What? Y'all are good, huh? Come on now, let's stop the xenophobicness. Stop it, because I ain't here. I ain't here with that. Ooh, Tato, you know what? The thing is, I was thinking about I want to do another stream where we actually talk about who do you, maybe I want to really bring on other United supporters as well, where I can, talk about basically we can talk about, okay, who should be Manchester United next owners, the Qatar, uh, should it be a Qatar takeover or should it be Sir Jim Ratcliffe? So we're gonna do a dedicated stream for that for sure. Maybe we'll do it this week, potentially on Friday. We'll see. But if there's anything new happening this week, we'll definitely try to do it. But today I just wanted to maybe focus more on the Glazers. But that's a good suggestion for sure. Let's see the poll here before we slightly start to end the stream, because we've been here for like almost an hour, and I'm about to in an hour head out to for coffee time with one of my friends. Okay, question here, a poll here that I put out was, should the Glazers stay? We have 9% that says yes, and 91% hell no. Wow. Okay. Interesting. By the way, guys, get the likes up. Get the likes up. Uh, yeah. Max says, I think the bigger issue is competing with clubs with endlessly deep pockets, and we feel threatened. Hence the glamour for extremely rich owners. Okay. Interesting. Gavin says, why the America's bidders trying to keep Glazers as owners? Something doesn't seem right? Hey, that's just facts, Sophie. We cannot go backwards now. The Glazers have loosened their grip on the club, and the things are looking up on the pitch as well. If they somehow stay, we are, and I'm gonna say it because we do be swearing on the channel, we are fucked. Yes, big up to you, Ola from the United family. Y'all do subscribe to my brother over here. He's been on the channel a few times before. Definitely need to, brother. We got to collab again. I need to. We'll speak on the IG and stuff like that. But we definitely need to get you back on for sure. Um, but yeah, do show him some love. He does very good things. And just a fellow United fan. Hey, he says Manchester United are slowly cooking. We are cooking. Yes, we are cooking, and I'm ready to eat. Yes, I'm good. I hope that you're good as well. Max says next time you're live, it would be nice to call in so we can really discuss. Nice job. You know what, Mac? I think we need to do that because seriously, I like I said, you know, we might not exactly agree and whatnot, but you have some interesting takes, and it will be kind of like a nice dope discussion to have for sure. So, like I said, I'm thinking sometime this week I definitely need to do a stream where we talk about who should our next owner should be. Should it be like I said the Qatar takeover? Should it be Serge and Radcliffe, or should we just still stick with the Glazers? That can be something that we could talk about. Maybe have a call-in show for that. Also have on maybe we can have a panel for that so that people with different views can talk, because once again this is a safe space where everybody can feel free to share their opinions. We just keep it respectful, which we have been. So this has been a very good stream, so big up to you. So it says that 9% is plastic fans. Oh damn. Hey, I mean that's not my words, but I think if people feel that, hey. The other family says, please, guys, like, subscribe, and share. Roll to 2K. Yes, roll to 2K. Big up. Thank you. He says, people want Rashford to leave last season. Y'all, I was not one of them. It was not me. Mm-mm. Gary says, most of us last season would have sold all the squad. We cannot deny what it was like then and the change on the 10. Oh, yeah, yeah. I want to sell a lot of them. But Rashford for me was more so like, okay, if something happens, then maybe. But I was still like, no. I refuse to believe that he ain't coming back. But hey, Gary says, I don't care. Give us the Qatar money. Rival, no. United debt free and money to spend. They are in trouble. United forever. You better speak. Max says, I won't put on my camera though so I don't get shot. Oh my God. I mean, oh, Mac. I mean, I'm not going to force somebody to be putting on the camera if they don't want to. There's some weirdos out there that, will do a college show and then suddenly they put on a camera, they do a madness. I've watched other streams from creators where somebody was doing a madness. But not that I believe that out here. I do think that this community we good over here. But yeah, we'll definitely if you want to be on a call-in show, you don't want to put on the camera, but you want to share your opinions. That's okay. But don't feel like you shameful. Not that I'm thinking that's the case, but don't feel like you can't share your opinions over here, because once again, I for me it's very important to keep this a community where everybody can share their opinions and not be crucified for it. We just keep respectful. That's it. That's it. Thanks, Tato. Get to 40 likes before stream ends. Yes, guys, literally we're about to end the stream, so do get the likes up. So if there's 5 of you who haven't liked yet, definitely do so, because it would be great to get the likes up to 40. Yes, thank you, Gary. Casey says you have Brentford next in the Prem. Yes, but that's no, not really. That game will be rescheduled, so we're gonna that Brentford game was supposed to be this Sunday, but since we have the Carabao Cup final against Newcastle, that game will be rescheduled. I don't know when it will be rescheduled for, but I believe the next Premier League game is actually going to be not this week, but next Sunday against Liverpool. So I definitely need to try to get some Liverpool fans over to the channel, do a collab with. So yeah, but definitely I'm actually do need to, after the stream ends, I need to holler at some Barca fans and Newcastle to do collab. United Family says, as fans, we are most times reactional, so don't blame anyone for wanting to sell Rashford or any other players. Of course, and I feel like even though I'm quick to say like it wasn't me, but I was saying some mad stuff about other people, say like nah, get it, man, da 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 da. So I'm not gonna, you know, I don't even think people should be apologizing. When people be saying, "Oh, you should apologize for wanting to sell him." No, but this is what you felt at that time, and your feelings was valid at that time. So you don't need to apologize, or you can. you're human. Your opinions can change. You should be allowed to change. But it's more so being open about, yo, I felt that at this time. Now I feel different. And that's okay. So nobody should feel, bad about thinking the way they were thinking last season. Because last season, like United Family is saying right here, Ola, a lot of us, we are reactional. I'm a very reactional person. I'm very impulsive. So I can be saying mad stuff. And yeah, he says, you ain't getting revenge. Hush. The family says, but it's good to have a manager like Eric Ten Hag that has improved everyone for those players, and we are looking good for sure, 100%. Casey says the next confirmed Premiership fixture for you is against Liverpool. Yep, yep. And I'm ready to slap them up at Anfield. But guys, we have been in for over an hour, and I need to, get ready because I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my Monday. If there's anything else, we're probably gonna be live tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a live watch along for Liverpool versus Real Madrid, um, for a Champions League game. So I'm excited. I hope Real Madrid. I'm obviously gonna be rooting for. Yes, March 5th is that Liverpool fixture for sure next Sunday, not this one, but the week after. I'm excited to see Real Madrid hopefully slap up Liverpool at Anfield. That would be great. Oh no, thank you for joining, Menzazi. Thank you. Guys, this has been a lovely show. This has been super better show than I first anticipated. Once again, 38 likes. Let's try to end the likes with 40 before we end the stream, before I hop off. But I wish every one of you a lovely day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. You'll see me again tomorrow. And Sassy, I don't believe and I don't think there's any games being played today. So yeah, not a Premier League match. Prem will be back, believe Friday, I think. So yeah, one more to 40. Yes, Casey says great stream, more than you believe.
More than you believe.
I've actually put up a couple of new videos here, so clips. So I'm excited. But yeah, this was such a good stream. So big up to you. 40, come on now. Hey. But yeah, I'll be back for watch along tomorrow, and we got other stuff, match previews, watch alongs, so much stuff happening this week. So be excited, get excited, keep subscribing if you haven't already, keep liking, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Big up, Sophie's out, peace out, much love, bye.